Hi folks, welcome to Get This. I'm Dr. MM, and here's OneNote, Episode 5, Settings, Part 1. Today I will be explaining the settings menu in OneNote. I will show you where to find it and how every feature in it works. After all, settings will help you set up OneNote more or less the way you like it. You can find settings by clicking on these three horizontal dots. You will immediately see Print and Settings. Print is, of course, for printing whatever pages you would like to have on paper. And here's the Settings menu. Let me click on it. There are only these 8 components that you can click on. Only a few will actually work for you, but I will explain them and show them to you anyway. Let me begin with Options, where I can select these 3 features: Light, Dark, and Use My Windows Mode. Light works very much like Use My Windows Mode because my Windows mode is set to Light. Let me show you. Here's the Light mode. Note that nothing has changed because this is also my Windows mode. Now let me click on Dark. Notice the big difference. This mode pretty much allows some refreshing time for my eyes, especially when working at night or in low light conditions. If my Windows mode were set to Dark, this is exactly what I would see. Now, this dark feature allows me to activate the dark mode without having to go into the Windows settings. Pretty convenient for specific times and a quick fix too. Now, let me return to the lights mode. Down here, you can see sync notebooks automatically. You can see this toggle switch. Move it to on if you have not done so. Otherwise, leave it as is. Do the same for sync down all files and images. Now, down here, you can see Class Notebook Tools. Again, if you have it on, this is what you will see over here. I will explain Class Notebook in another video. Down here, under Quick Notes, you leave it as is. Change nothing under Start tile. Because I have the latest version of OneNote, I have this navigation section over here. As a result, I have activated Legacy Navigation Panes. This is what happens when I turn it off. Allow me to restart OneNote as per the directions you can see on the screen. Now that OneNote is back, you can see this icon over here, Hide Navigation. See what happens when I click on it. My screen real estate has grown much larger. If I want my notebooks back, I just click on it again, like so, and select my notebooks by clicking up here. Let's go back to the settings menu and go to options again. Now let's see what happens when I turn on Legacy Navigation Panes. I need to restart OneNote one more time. Let me do it. As you can see, the Hide Navigation button has disappeared. Now I can see all of my notebooks, their sections, and the pages they contain. When I right-click on my name up here, I get this menu. Open Notebook, New Notebook, and Navigation Panes. When I click on Navigation Panes, I can select Show All. This is what I will see. When I click on Show Sections and Pages, this is what I can see. Just the sections and the pages of the notebook I have selected. When I click on Only Pages, I can only see the pages of the specific section I have selected. When I click on Hide All, I'm left only with the page I have been working on, and and I get everything back by clicking on this arrow over here. Now let me right click on the navigation panes once more and show you one more thing. Show pages preview. Because it's checked, I can see a brief line of content that every page has. This could be useful. See what happens when I uncheck the box? No more info. Now, this is your preference, of course. I like to have it on. So let me get it back. And so that I can have a bit more screen real estate, I prefer to select Show Sections and Pages. Now, one more thing before I move on to settings and options again. By left clicking on my name here, I can add another OneNote account if I have one. Let me close it. And that's part 1 of OneNote settings, folks. I hope you make full use of it from now on. Stay tuned for more episodes showing you how to use OneNote. I'm Dr. MM, and I really want you to get this.